Hi, and welcome to Pets Aplenty. What if I told you that your cat hates some of the things you do? Well, you may feel cats don't really care as they are independent creatures, but a lot of cat owners make big mistakes every day unknowingly, and this often leads to unhappiness and bad behavior among cats. More so, there are many important aspects of your pet's healthcare that you might be overlooking, which might be affecting them. I'm sure you want to know about these mistakes you are making. Keep calm. We've got you covered in this video, as we're going to be revealing the biggest mistakes cat owners make and the best ways to avoid them. But before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to get updates of new videos. We upload the best pet videos that you can find anywhere. Don't be surprised, you might be guilty of at least one of those, especially number 1. Let us know in the comments below. Now let's get into the video! Number 10. Bathing their cats. I almost could hear you say, that's ridiculous. But do you know that cats get nervous when you wash them? That's a mistake every cat owner should avoid. Your feline friends already know how to clean themselves, so the best act of kindness is to use a wet towel to softly rub off any stain. That's just fine by every cat. However, there are some rare cases when you need to wash them. But hey, not their whole body. You only need to spot clean and wash the particular area of their body that is dirty. Number 9. Buying a small bowl. Cats dislike it when their whiskers touch the walls of their food bowl while eating. Also, when they have to reach deeper to get their food, it causes discomfort and they don't like it at all. Most times, they end up carrying their food out of the bowl. So always consider size and depth when buying a food bowl for your four-legged friend. Also, try to pay good attention to how your cat eats. Some cats tend to open their mouth wide to grab as much food as they can. In this case, owners should consider a very wide bowl for their cat. Otherwise, the cat would hurt its teeth. Number 8. Cutting a cat's fur. Have you noticed how stressed your cat looks when you cut their fur? You probably didn't pay attention. Instead of cutting a cat's fur, it is recommended to groom your cat to reduce shedding. Remember, a cat with cut fur might be at risk of getting a sunburn. They tend to enjoy lying in the sun for a long time. The worst part is that even calm wind can make a cat feel freezing. So it is best to avoid cutting their hair. And if you have an aggressive cat, they have to be under anesthesia to get their hair cut. And this is quite harmful. Number 7. Declawing their cat. It is unlawful in some countries to declaw a cat's paws. This is simply because a cat gets its claws and even phalanxes amputated under general anesthesia, and later on, they tend to experience pain while walking. Not only that, but after declawing cat's paws, they won't be able to climb trees or jump anymore. So avoid making that mistake. Number 6. Adopting a cat if you have a fighting dog. You already know it can be rather controversial having both a dog and a cat living together in a house. It becomes problematic if you have an old dog or a fighting dog. For example, having dog breeds like pit bulls, bulldogs, and mastiffs, and adopting a cat later is not the best decision. These pets would hardly get along well. There's a reason for the saying, fighting like cats and dogs. Number 5. Punishing their cat for not using their litter box. Some pet owners do fail to realize that when their cats suddenly drop their litter box, they might be trying to send you a message. Perhaps your cat is angry with you, or they are trying to adapt to their new environment. You just need to figure out the reason for their behavior and resolve it peacefully instead of punishing them for behaving that way. Sometimes, cats do not use their litter box when they have a new family member around, whether an animal or a human being. But whatever the case may be, you don't have to punish your cat. The best thing to do is to give them a little more time to calm down and adapt. Number 4. Ignoring a cat's snoring. Why would you ignore it when your cats snore? This is one of the biggest mistakes among cat owners. What you need to know is that cats don't just snore for no reason. Most times, they do it when they're experiencing problems with their respiratory system, so it's a clear sign for you to take them to the vet. Other common signs you may notice include an extended neck, an open mouth, or sores on the nose. Always act quickly when your feline friend exhibits these signs. Number 3. Feeding their cat the wrong type of food. Just like you and I, cats need a well-balanced diet to stay healthy and fit. You won't be helping your cat when you feed them an indecent brand of food. Unfortunately, this is a common mistake many cat owners make. You should avoid feeding your cat canned foods or foods that are meant for dogs. Rather, all of their food should be prepared specifically for cats. Also, always note that cats need plenty of protein from meat and as little filler as possible. So, if you choose to try the homemade route, you have to make sure you add the right vitamins and minerals. But here's a warning: do not give any cat a raw food diet. You may feel, oh, but it's closer to what would have been their natural diet. But be very wary of that, because you'll be putting yourself and your cat at risk of parasites and bacteria. Number 2. Giving their cat milk. A lot of cat owners have this misconception about cats and milk. They tend to always think cats love milk in their diet, but the truth is that it isn't good for their diet at all. Don't make this mistake. Here's the reason to avoid milk. The digestive system of cats stops producing the enzyme lactase as soon as they are weaned from their mother. That simply means your feline friend becomes lactose intolerant at that stage, and they can't digest milk properly. So here's what happens when you give them milk. It ferments in their stomach and causes stomach cramps, vomiting, and diarrhea. You might have noticed these effects once or twice. Let us know in the comments below if this has happened with you and your cat. As a cat owner, try to be kind to your cat and don't give it milk at all, even when they beg for some. Number 1. Thinking their cats always land on their feet. This is quite common among cat owners, but the truth is that you're making a big mistake if you allow your cat to fall from a window or balcony above the ground level. You may think they always land on their feet, but most times it causes injury in cats. I mean, put your cat at serious risk of breaking bones and possible paralysis. Don't let this happen to your cat anymore. And one more thing, never ever hold your cat upside down and drop them just to see if they will flip over. Many cat owners try this because they've seen it on YouTube, but that's a cruel thing to do and could result in serious injury to the cat. So there you have it, 10 biggest mistakes cat owners make. Now be honest, are you guilty of any of the mistakes we've discussed? Share us your experience or the strange behavior you noticed in your cat after making any of the mistakes talked about in this video. Tell us about it in the comments section below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we upload a new video. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.